Okay, hi guys. Yeah, so related to updates, maybe it will be better. I'll share my screen.
Well, first,
Uh,
hello everybody. First of all, hey,
Hi,
hi.
hi.
There you go. There you go.
There you go. Yeah. No, wrong. Da, 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 da. Okay, so we have for today several topics. First one, I finished the engine for request pool processors that we discussed with you guys, and Anton proposed that we can improve it. Yeah, so I added processors for all the implementations we have currently. Wait, where is it? Yep, it's for synchronous schema and for synchronous processor, and also for where is it? For bulk processors. Vova made some review, and I already aligned the changes. Yeah, I forgot a couple of places. And generally, yeah, last one was the tests are successful, and yeah, I updated the codes related to the reviews. So if you'll have a time near future, you're welcome to have a look on it. Any comments here?
Yeah, sure. I will completely review in a couple minutes after meeting.
Cool. Nice. Thanks. Good. From other pull requests we have for now, it is still open for Artyom. And we have this one. Sasha, you asked for the explanation of the lookup keys, and I guess Guy described it quite in details here. I don't know if you had a chance to have a look on it.
Not yet.
Okay, yeah, good.
But it was
So
mostly
yeah,
just a question, so
I
just
mean,
to
yeah,
make sure that this is not a
you're
mistake.
welcome. If all fine, yeah, then we can join, I guess, merge it. Good, that was related to this one. So from a synchronous import module, I'm working now on a base extension for it. I had several topics for it to discuss, but not related to the code development, more related to the architecture of our repositories, as currently we have our sync import repository. And I would say that if I want to invite like more people to the contribution to this project, so my idea was to build the base extension, kind of with minimum functionality, like first endpoint, interfaces, registration PHP logs, so the basics. And if we can build it and merge it, then other people can work on some smaller part of it. So they can then contribute and make pull requests into it in the smaller parts, and they're not blocked by me or by base implementation. So that was my idea. I'm quite close to it. I made here the base module, which I will then make a bit later pull request. Wait, where is it? Better than do another way. And so yeah, from the beginning, the extension called import service. If you already have some complaints about names, you are welcome. So it's called Magento import service. It has currently only the basic implementation, which includes one endpoint for start import, which is generally just v1 import. Then we have the database schema, which is also currently only one table, so it can be extended in the future. API can be extended in the future, but I thought about to make at least the base extensions that people can contribute or propose ideas there, which I guess will be quite nice. Yeah. So and what we have here generally some couple of interfaces. So we changed, by the way, API. So we first had an idea to have it like here the file entity. So you import the file entity. We had some discussion, and I also want to know your opinion on it. So we change it to the source, because generally file yeah is a basic unit for import. So to make an import, it's a CSV file, XML files, or base64 input data. But also it can be possible by developer in the future to add their own processor and to process, I don't know, FTP connections, or maybe even some small simple API connections which deliver you file RSS feeds, whatever. So in this case, I wanted to go away a bit from the file naming, so it's not always the file, make it more abstract here. Any thoughts? Oh, nobody talking about. Oh, no thoughts for now. Okay.
I guess everything's approved.
Yeah, look, that's, yeah, I mean, if no complaints, that's already good.
Yeah, so far sounds good.
Okay, good. Then what I will do, I will make a pull request with a base implementation. We'll be happy that we can maybe review it together and to merge to have the basics, and then we can already invite the people to make the CSV import, processors, remote source base64 import, and so on. So to have more small parts can be contributed inside of the project. I would also, by the way, Vova, do you know if we merge something in 2.3 here, it's not automatically synced with the main repo, or?
Yes, as you know, it's this repository is not automatically synced, so we need manually for now. Fetch data,
That's generally
fetch
good.
latest code.
Okay.
If it helped for you, we may set up automatic update for the latest code for several develop branch like 2.3 develop and so on.
Mm-hmm.
But if it's help to the project,
it's already. I mean, generally, I guess from Magento 2, it synced here. Oh, no, wait, no, not here. Sorry. I guess it synced. Yeah, it's already synced. You see, it's like 20 hours ago. Changes here.
Mm-hmm.
So that's good. I more think that, so what I want to do, I want to merge the base extension with 2.3, but I'm sure, like 100% sure, it will not be final. It still may change. Interfaces may change. API may change. So I want that this repository will not be synced with main Magento repository. So that we will sync it manually only when extension is fully completed. Or at least base extension is fully completed.
So you mean we will not merge nothing from this repository to mainline?
Yeah,
correct?
we will, but only when we will decide that the current version of model we have has a minimum stability. So tests all stuff.
Okay, for my opinion, the best approach for now is like to continue with what we have now, but pay attention to have all our code inside only single folder, like in app import service, because with this approach we may later make some Git history review and extract those changes to separate repository. If you will split changes to several folders, it will be much more complex. And for MSI, for example, we were unable to fetch all the history from that repository because it has a lot of folders and it's just too complex. So, and in future we would like to have separate a repository for this particular service.
Yeah, I totally agree. I talked today with Igor, and yeah, he also told me that when they had something that have to be edited in Magento modules, so other one they asked to make a pull request first in Magento mainline and not make a code changes in MSI, for example. Yeah.
Yes.
Good. Then for today, from my side, that's all. If somebody has a questions, ideas, complaints, let me know. I guess not.
I think that's it.
Then thank you guys. Yeah, and we will proceed to work on it, or we'll have the first draft in near future.
What near
And
future?
new feature and new feature. Yeah.
Near future? Near future? Near future? Okay. All right. I'm gonna stop the recording then, and it will be available on YouTube, y'all, pretty soon.
Very nice. Very nice.
All right.
Then have a nice evening, day, wherever you have there. Ciao, ciao.
Morning.
Morning.
Right.
Have a nice day then.
Cool.
Ciao.
All right. Talk to you later. Bye bye.